What's going on, everybody? Coach Chris here. Hopefully you guys are having a great week. All right, so what we're gonna be talking about today is unlocking the secrets and doing a deep dive into a $2,000 online nutrition and fitness program. Okay, the reason why I want to do this is because I really feel that the offer is kind of where everything's at, right? We can make an argument towards like we need the leads first or we need the offer first. We got to build the systems, to be able to fulfill, deliver, all that type of stuff. There's just something about the offer that really just excites me, okay? Because if you can have an offer to where literally it's a no-brainer and somebody just feels dumb like not taking that and they're just like literally jaw dropped with that offer, I mean, it's one of the funnest things to build in a business. It really is. Okay, so let's jump into this and I'm going to show you guys just basically what is kind of behind the scenes of a $2,000 nutrition and fitness program. Okay, so before I do that, I just want to show you a couple of people, that are in the accelerator program that are nutrition and fitness coaches as well too, and they're selling these type of programs right here. Okay, so with Lark, I'll be fully transparent. She could have sold it for $2,000 or more, but this was her first one. I think she sold it for like $1,600 or something like that, right? But she got her first high ticket transformation offer too, right? And then Sart right here, again, he could have sold it for $2,000 or more, but it's okay. We're working on increasing those prices. $1,200 paid in full. Okay, so again, it's just the price. It's kind of just like putting it up on like a chalkboard. You can erase it. Okay, but I just want to show you guys proof in the pudding. Okay, that there's people out there just like you, health and fitness coach, nutrition and fitness coach, that are selling these high ticket transformation programs for $2,000 or more. Okay, and I'll show you guys some more after this, but let's jump into this first. Okay, just kind of like these three phases of a $2,000 online program. Okay. I wish there was more time to where we could talk about, all three of these phases, but I'm only going to really focus on one of them. Okay. So really the very first phase, if we look at this, is, it's creating the 2K offer. Okay. You have to create it and understand kind of like what the nuts and bolts are, the deliverables, all that stuff, right? The program, the promise, the outcome, all that stuff, the deadline. And then the second part with this phase is really understanding like, your niche, right? And then the messaging, and then the pains and the problems. Okay, and I would even argue that this is more of like an avatar that we got to really dial into. And the third phase is like, how do we position it, number one, for the person on the other side that is going to purchase this. They see the positioning of this, they're like, wow, this value actually does exceed what it's worth, right? So how do we position that? And then also, how do we sell it? Because again, you can create it, you can have the avatar, the messaging, the pains, the problems all on it. We can position it, but at the end of the day, you got to sell it to put cash, in the bank, to be able to serve somebody. Okay. So again, we will definitely focus on this right here, but I just wanted to show you that there is really three phases to this 2K online program, right? To be able to create it, position it, and then sell it, and then have the avatar match it, the messaging, the pain points, all that stuff. But you will definitely get some value with this today and what we're going to talk about in that first part, right? And that's really, again, the creating the 2K offer, okay? So again, if we kind of look at this dead smack in the middle, this is really the 2K offer that I'm going to show you, three essential parts that you're going to need to really kind of build in this 2K offer, okay? So if we look at this, the very first part is, again, it's the person, okay? And we can say, it's the avatar, right, if you want to, but you have to know who you're selling to. You really do, okay? So you can't just build this $2,000 online program and think that you're just going to sell it to the masses, okay? You have to be dialed into who this person is, and I'm going to talk about why, okay? So again, somebody is coming to you as a health and fitness coach, and it kind of looks like this, right? They come to you right here where they are in pain, okay? And basically what they want is their pain solved, okay? Their pains and problems. Now, in order to do that right here, this is the coaching program. That's how you solve the problem right there, okay? So it's going to be dose dependent on this person, this avatar, okay? So you have to know who you're working with. Is that busy moms? Is it, busy professionals? Is it dads? Is it people that travel a lot, right? There's so many things I can do as far as like dialing to the avatar, but right now you just have to understand that you got to get clear on who this person is, okay? Which again, after that leads me to kind of talking about, going deeper on this is, again, you got to have to understand what the specific person, who the specific person is, right? And the specific pain. Because again, if you don't know who this avatar is, right, they're going to have different specific, pain points and problems and frustrations. They're going to have different aspirations, desires, goals. And you have to understand these, right, to match the offer with this person and their specific pain points and problems. So again, Don't just think you're going to sell this to the masses. Understand who the avatar and who the person is. And once you do that, right, is you just figure out who this specific person is. You keep dialing deeper with the avatar, right? And you figure out what's the specific pain point. Again, the problems, the frustrations, the goals, the aspirations, the desires, right? What keeps them up at night? What are they thinking about when they're driving to work when it comes to their health and fitness? You guys see where I'm going with this, okay? All right, the second part to really kind of building this 2K offer really is, I would say it's the outcome and deadline, outcome with deadline. And so many people get this wrong, with their offer. Just think about it. Like, you can't just tell somebody you're going to just get them to lose weight and gain muscle mass, right? How long is that going to take? What does that look like? Like how much weight, how much muscle mass, tangibly, what does that look like? What does that mean to somebody, right? Especially that specific person on number one, okay? So you have to literally get very clear, right? Again, very clear outcome. And it's got to be tangible. I'm telling you, it's got to be tangible. I wrestle with this with our students as well too, but it's got to be tangible. It's got to be some sort of like, muscle mass, like, inches on their arms, their chest, right? It's got to be something they can measure, maybe with their strength. It's got to be something with like inches, right? With like their anthropometric measurements. It's got to be something with a certain amount of weight, right? It's got to be something where it's tangible and they can see the picture in their head where it's like, I'm here, but the end destination is there, right? Where that's a tangible outcome. And there's got to be a deadline on there, okay? And this is where people miss it too. You can't just say, hey, I'm going to get you to lose 20 pounds or I'm going to get you down 5 inches, okay? When? By when? 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks? Got to get very clear on that, right? Because again, if they can picture that tangible outcome and you can tie that in with a deadline to where it's like, boom, after 12 weeks, you're going to get that outcome. They can see that, right? And it motivates them. That end destination, it future paces them on there, okay? So you have to get clear with the outcome, the deadline on that. And again, I think with this clear outcome and the clear deadline, you have to have like some sort of specialty and method that you do with it. It can't just be another health and fitness coach where it's like, I'm going to give you macros or I'm going to give you, a training program. It's like, there's got to be something that's special. There's a specialty, there's a method, there's a system, there's a unique mechanism you do to be able to get that outcome with that deadline, right? That causes the mystery, that causes the curiosity for them, okay? To want to join the program and get the results, especially if you have the social proof and the case studies to back it up, okay? Now, the third part here with building the $2,000 online offer is, again, it's the value, okay? So again, like with the value, and I guess the best way to kind of show it with this is, stacking the value, right? And with this value has to be, again, specific to this person. It can't just be BS stuff that you're just adding to this to make it sound like a juicier program. Like, it has to really solve some of their problems, their pain points in their health and fitness journey. That's going to be dose dependent on who this specific person and avatar is, right? So that's why you got to get clear on that. But really, I guess the best way to show you guys is drawing this out, is stacking the value, okay? So I know my eyebrows are going to get in the way right there. So if we look at it this way, you're just selling, okay, maybe you're just selling like a training program online. Okay, cool. There's some value there. We can charge for that. But maybe you want to do a training and nutrition program. Great. Now there's more value, okay? We can actually charge more for that. Maybe you want to throw in training, nutrition, mindset, maybe like specific cardio recommendations, supplementation recommendations. Cool. Now we can really stack that value right there, right? We can start raising the price on there, right? Because they can justify it and be like, man, not only am I getting this outcome with this deadline, right? Not only is this solving my specific, problems as the avatar and the person, but I'm getting all this value as well too. Okay, I can see why you're charging this right here. And it seals the deal on there, okay? So that is really kind of like the three, I would say nuts and bolts, steps, whatever you want to call it, to really bring this $2,000, offer to life. And again, I'm going to show you some more people on here. Colette, we actually got off on a call with her right here, but she had her 10K, month here. And again, selling these high ticket transformation programs, right? Tara right here, $3,000 right there, So guys, the proof is in the pudding, sell these high ticket transformation programs and start it off with these three areas right here to get you going. And obviously, there's more to this, right? Again, the avatar, the messaging, the pain points, the problems, positioning it, selling it, right? There's so many different things on there, okay? And that's why I'm going to tell you today that we're actually opening up enrollment, for the accelerator program, okay? Where basically this program is built and designed to get you to a six-figure business between 6 and 12 months, all depending where you're at, okay? So we're opening up registration on this. We do this every single 8 weeks. We take 10 health and fitness professionals, right? We're not taking 50. And we do this every 8 weeks. The next time we're going to do the enrollment is probably going to be later in August, okay? So this is an opportunity here. You know, if you want to sell this high ticket transformation program over $2,000 and you want to be on the road to $10,000 months in your coaching business and you want to make less mistakes, you want to accelerate this, right? Then take us up on the accelerator, right? And basically the only thing we're doing on this, if you want a system and a blueprint to get you there, this is what the accelerator pathway is here, right? This is our system right here. This is our playbook right here, and it works really, really well, okay? Just comment below accelerator, and that'll mean that you want to just take us up on a 15-minute call. That's it. Just see if you're a good fit. Doesn't mean you're going to get in the program, doesn't mean you're a good fit, but if you're serious, you're ready to take action on this, you're tired of making mistakes, you're tired of spinning your wheels, you're tired of getting all the free BS out there, right? And you are really serious and you're committed, not just interested in this, to get your business to that 6-figure, part where you can make more money, have more freedom, have more impact. Comment the word accelerator below and we can just have a conversation for 15 minutes, see if you're a good fit, and we'll kind of just go from there. You don't have to buy anything, leave your credit cards at home. We're not going to sit there and pressure you or interrogate you. Just want to see if you're a good fit so we can help you out. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys got some value with this, with what basically is the inside look of a $2,000 online nutrition and fitness program on there. Again, stop selling all the cheap crap out there. Sell the high ticket program so you guys can serve people at the highest level. You guys can get cash flow. You guys can build your business faster that way. I promise, okay? Stop selling the $50 or $100 stuff. If you guys are interested in the accelerator program, comment below accelerator and we'll get you guys the call link for that and we'll book a call for 15 minutes, okay? Other than that though, much respect for the work you guys are doing out there. Keep changing lives, impacting lives, and keep finding ways to win. I'm out.